We are at Imoto in Victory Plaza. Chef Kent Rathbun, thank you so much for being with me here
Oh my
today.
gosh, thank you for coming down.
This is amazing. I'm just so excited that you offer something for the vegetarian people out there.
You know, this is something that I've done ever since I've been a chef. I mean, I have to say that, way back in the day when I had the Melrose Hotel as the chef shop, the chef of Abacus, I was a sous chef at the Mansion on Turtle Creek. I mean, way back in the early 90s, even then, vegetarian and people that didn't like a lot of meat, we always found it more of a challenge to cook for them in a good way,
Yeah,
right?
good.
And I used to say to my cooks and my sous chefs, I'd say, guys, we have a walk-in full of beautiful vegetables. If you cannot put something together on a plate for someone who doesn't want meat or fish, you got a problem. You need to get another career. It became at Abacus, when I opened Abacus in 1999, the standard was if you said, hey, I'm really looking for something vegetarian, we chose to say, what would you like?
Yes.
Would you like something Mediterranean? Would you like something Asian? Would you like something Southwest? We have all these beautiful sauces, we have all these beautiful vegetables, and then we have the know-how to go in and put something interesting together, and so that's what it's all about.
Well, you definitely know how to do it upright. And I absolutely love these Brussels sprouts. And
They're so delicious.
They come with pork belly, right?
They do,
Originally,
but
you
you
can
could
do them without.
easily take that out. Now, I will say that some of the glazes that we do are made with reductions from cooking the pork belly. So we have other sauces though. So if you said to me, Kent, I don't want the bacon, but I'm okay with the sauce from the bacon, you're in good shape. If you say to me, I don't want any meat product at all, you're in good shape because we have other sauces.
You aim to please. It's
That's what
customized food.
We're in the business of customer service.
And what is this?
So this was interesting. So I decided to go to a couple of markets just to see what was available in the stores that we might not have on our shelf. And oddly enough, okra, which is not commonly found in Texas,
No?
fresh in the middle of winter.
Okay.
So I'm not even sure where this came from, but it was absolutely gorgeous product. And so,
Yeah, it is beautiful.
yeah, so what we did with this is we just marinated this in a little bit of a mixture of sesame oil and a touch of canola oil. And then we used a spice. We used a Korean pepper and a Thai chili pepper. And then we used a steak salt that I'm kind of known for our meats and things like that. And then we grilled it. So it's just a grilled skewer of okra. Try it out.
Grilled okra. Oh my god.
Delicious, right?
So much flavor.
I think this dish will turn a
love it.
non-okra fan into an okra fan. When I first started cooking, I cooked Brussels sprouts because I cooked in a French restaurant and we did a lot of, very interesting vegetables. But Brussels sprouts were not the thing at all. What happened with Brussels sprouts is we went from eating and cooking Brussels sprouts like my mother and my grandmother would do it, which meant that they were in a pot for 4 hours.
Yes.
And they smelled horrible, and they were soft, and they were terrible. To really preparing them in a way that was more al dente and fresh. I hate to tell you this, but we deep fry these.
Okay. I love deep fried.
We get a nice little crisp on them, and then we toss them in the pork belly glaze that we braise the pork belly in.
Yeah.
And then we finish it with chunks of crispy pork belly, and they are delicious. So these are definitely a shareable thing,
For sure.
And
I love shareable
it's like
plates.
one of these, there's a couple of items on the menu that I always tell my guys, there should be no reason ever that this should not be on every table. All right.
Oh, so much flavor. You know how to make vegetables a main course.
We do. In fact, the next thing we're going to see is a cluster of oyster mushrooms.
So much wonderful food and not enough time to show you in this segment of Meatless Monday. So join us next week to see more on the menu at Imoto. Come come on inside before it gets too busy. I'll show you around. But you've got to see this place for yourself. It is so sexy. The atmosphere is just fantastic.